Hi, everyone. Hi. Hello. Okay. Hi. Waiting for more people, probably. Just 2 minutes or so. Hi. Hi, Marie. Juan. Enzo. Okay. Maybe we can start. So I'm waiting for Akshata from Arts Etobicoke. Hi, Nasim. Hi, Akshata. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Aitak Sorahitalab. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my home studio. I am here at my spot that we are about to see. I want to talk about myself first. Well, this is my first time that I'm doing live on Instagram, so um, hi, Mariners. My friends are joining too. Um, so yeah, I am a visual artist, and I am doing art education too. I'm an art manager too. I'm organizing and managing Airsa Art. That is my organization, my nonprofit organization, who helps newcomer artists in Toronto. As a creator, my main medium is ceramic, clay, and I do other stuff too, like painting, drawing, these stuff, but my main medium, as I told you, is ceramic. So let's start here. This is my spot that I was sitting on. This is a photo that my husband took. He is a photographer and a graphic designer. This is my work that I made by little tiles. You can see this is the collection that we have here. Those are the handicrafts this is from Nepal. This is indigenous Canadian. These are African handicrafts. That's indigenous Canadian. Those are from Africa too. Not that I visited Africa, but those are just pieces. This is from Costa Rica. These are very interesting for me. These are these are made by indigenous people from Iran, from southeast of Iran, Baluchistan. And these are toys. This is earthenware clay, very old technique. And these people do it from, I don't know, thousands years ago. And they are still doing that, using this technique. And this is one of my sculptures that I'm working on. This is part of the series, The Rhino I Know. This is still waiting here for some work, for sands, and so on. But let's go to the main spot. Okay, here is my main spot for clay work. I moved everything here after pandemic because I couldn't work at the studio that I'm a member of, which is Mississauga Potters Guild, but because of the pandemic, they are closed. So I could manage to bring some work, unfinished work, and some tools, but obviously I couldn't bring like a reel or kiln. Yeah, these are the stuff that I brought in. I can show you what is this later. These are the tools that I have. This is the big box of tools that I can show you. So I try to organize them as clean as I can. So, and I put these tools that are in use in this little thing. I don't have any glaze here, but I have underglazes, the small things that I could bring, and the other tools that are used, and the spray, of water, and my sketchbook that I can show you what I'm working on. These are the designs, the Persian designs. This is another sketch of those rhinos. This is a process of molding. Some other sketches. I use these designs for a mural that I've done in downtown Toronto for a billbox. Other sketches. And here is our shelf that you can see here. I keep my paints and the sprays here. For my mural paintings, I just bring them out whenever I need, but I'm not sure if I can do this time because of the situation. Here are tools, the materials, and digital stuff, and office things. Here, I painted this wall in black to be able to write on it, draw, or even sometimes I just write a quote or a poem, something like that. That is inspiring for me. Here is the spot that I manage my organization, Airsa, that I'm really proud of. Here's Lake Ontario. We love this place. I think I'm very lucky to live in South Etobicoke. We moved here about 2 years ago from North York. Since then, I work with Arts Etobicoke. I had a jury show. I participated in a jury show with them. I sat in a jury with them. After that, they helped me when I had a show at New Blanche last year. They were very helpful. I'm very grateful that the artists in Etobicoke have them. Thank you, Arts Etobicoke. And I want to show you this that I thought maybe it's interesting for you. These are the clay that I had at home. 3 different colors. This is white clay. This is gray or black, sorry. This is a black clay. And this is red. This, I actually mixed it with white. I'm not sure if you can see the white, but I cut this clay before with this fishing line. I want to show you the inside. So yeah, this is sort of a marbly thing. I love to mix the clay. I love to experiment. And I can show you what color they fire. So whenever you fire this clay, it turns to this color. This is my face, by the way. Thank you. Thank Akshata. And this clay fires this color. Strange, right? This is sort of brownish. Well, the first time you fire this, it turns out like purplish, but I fired this several times to get this result. But you can see the white. The white is white, but this is sort of brownish. This color, this clay, fires this, which is sort of pinkish red. I want to show you the rest of my rhinos here. These are all part of that series that I'm working on. This little guy here is the first one. This is the rhino I know, the carrier. This is the rhino I know, the follower. And if you can see, I think you can see, this made of white color, white clay, but I glazed it, I stained it, and I got this sort of cracky look. This made of a combination of white and stain, blue stain. This guy name is the rhino I know, the dreamer. This is her dream. This rhino, the rhino I know, this is the traveler, the pioneer, actually. And this is another one that has not a name yet. Well, Akshata, these are these rhinos telling story about, they are travelers. I love rhinoceroses. I think they are ancient. Well, they are ancient, and they are lovely. They are vegetarians. They have tough look, but they are very soft creatures. Soft heart. They have soft hearts, and I sort of identify with them. Each of them travels somewhere, and they carry out their own stories. And for example, this guy here, the dreamer, here, if you can see, this is a poem that I wrote on the little cloud on her horn. Hi, my mom just joined. Hi, Mom. Okay, so that guy is traveling, but it's dreaming about where to move or what to do or what is expecting or sort of those things. Yeah, each of them tells a story. I showed some of them at Craft Ontario Gallery last year. I think it was in April, but I would have, if the situation's back to normal, I would have a solo show with all of them somewhere that I will let you guys know on my Instagram. I want to show you this too, that I pack all of my work that is done and title them to remember after what is in them, what is in the packs. And well, Arts Etobicoke sent me some questions. One of them was, what is the thing that people don't know about me? Well, I think it's singing. I love singing, but my voice is horrible. I cannot sing at all. But I love singing. I sing sometimes whenever I'm alone. But yeah, that's my thing. I want to show you this. He is a lovely donkey. He lives in a sanctuary in North Ontario, well, North Toronto. This is my husband's photo. And his name is Theodore. He is, yeah, absolutely lovely. Well, this is the space that my husband and I share these days. But yeah, obviously I kicked him out for this live show. Yeah, so let me know, guys, if you have any question for me. Oh, I can show you this work. And some of the stuff that you need in your clay studio. This bucket is leftover clay that you need, or leftover clay, or when you have clay on your hand and you want to wash your hands, you cannot wash off your hand at a sink because, yeah, you know what happens. So you have to wash your hands here. And whenever they settle, the clay settle, you take them out. I use this little plaster thing that I have here. So I put them here and reclaim the clay. Do you know any place that sells clay now? Unfortunately not. Well, I've heard that PSH sells online, I think, but it's in Oakville. But you can find them online. You can find them on Instagram. They have Facebook. They have website, everything. So search for pottery supply, Oakville. You might find them. I'm not sure if Tuckers sell them. Or Tuckers always sell pottery supply, but I'm not sure if they deliver these days. Maybe they do. You can search for them. Does your process change with the different colors of clay? Or are you drawn to a specific color for a certain type of project? Yes, that's a very good question. So I showed you this piece here. Sorry. So this piece here, I wanted to show her tough skin, but at the same time, marbly look to show her inside at the same time. So, yeah, I mixed the clay, two different clays together to get that look. Or sometimes it depends on the glaze that I want to use too. Whenever I want to have a very bright and shiny glaze, for example, I use white clay. Well, white clay are different too. Like they are, yeah, they have low temperature, high temperature, mid temperature. It depends on your kiln temperature, it depends on the project that you want to do. For example, if you want to do very delicate project, you use white porcelain, for example. Where do you fire your work? At the studio that I'm a member of, but it's closed now, which is which is Mississauga Potters Guild, but they are closed. So I have to keep my stuff here, and hopefully they don't break. And I move them after all to that kiln. Sometimes when I have to do this, when I have to work at somewhere else and move them, hi mural roots. So whenever I have to move my stuff from some place to the kiln, I try to keep them wet because they are not that, when they are dried, there is more risk to break. So I try to keep them wet. How long do you have creation to firing? Well, it depends. It depends on the work. For example, let's show you this. The wrapped piece that you saw. This thing. I threw this work before. I threw this at my guild, and I brought him this piece home. I don't know, it was about 1 month ago, but I'm still working on it, and I try actually to keep it wet, because if I want to move it to my studio to be fired, there is a risk to break. They are very tangible when they are dry. So this is how I keep them wet. And here, and I wrap it with this plastic again. Several times. I have 1, 2, 3 layers, sometimes more. Amazing, thank you. Is a piece wet when you fire? No. When you want to fire your piece, it should be bone dry, like this thing here. This is made of that white clay that I showed you, and this is bone dry. You can tell by the color, by the sound of the clay, and by the way, they are all hollow, like that. This is a baby right now. So if you fire a wet piece, it might blow up in a kiln. You cannot fire a wet piece. That rhino is beautiful. Thank you. Oh, hi, Najma. Thank you, Mariners. Thanks, Marwari. Um, oh, I wanted actually to show you guys the mural that one of the murals that I worked back home. This is one of them. These made of little tiles, 25 by 25 centimeter. And so, we installed them on a wall in a mall. This is not glazed, it's patina. And the length of it is about 10 meters, I think. Thank you, Ilham. Thanks, Nasim. Thanks, Miss it's Ali, if I pronounce your name right. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, is there any other question? How long did that take to make? We were a team. We were 3 people, 4 people, and it took like 2 months, I think, from the moment that we start making. But the design itself took, I don't know, more than 3 months. The design, and it's designed, I want to show you this again. The design is made, is inspired by west of Iran bronze, ancient bronze stuff in Lorestan. We have bronze sculptures that is ancient, and yeah, this piece inspired by those pieces. Yeah, thank you. Okay, if there is no more question, what motivates you working under lockdown? Well, that's a hard question. Thank you, Nasim. Well, I'm an artist, and actually my most important, let's say, journey, let's say, I don't know, goal in my life is creating. So in any situation, I try to create, and I use art to expose my feelings, my emotions. I'm very interested in actually political art, and I use whatever is happening in society as an inspiration, and I make art regarding that. Thank Nahe. Thank you. So in this situation, I try to keep that movement inside me still, and still creating. I would love to hear more from you artists if you want to share something with me. So my Instagram is my name, aitak.st. So feel free to share your work with me or shoot me any question that you have. Okay. Is that everything, I think? And it's 2:24. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Mernouche. That was lovely. That was a great experience. And outside is snowy again. It's a very strange day today. We have snow, at the same time sun. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming here and be with me in this half an hour. Oh, if you look for motivations, mm, I think you have to go back to yourself. What do you think is important for you? What do you think is um, moving you? What is important for your community, probably? But feel free to chat with me on Instagram more. Thanks, Akshata. See you soon. Bye, everyone. Oh, hi, Dad. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye.